It is Thursday. It is time for FACEIT League, which of course means, it's time for some Master Division. It's Master Thursday. I got a good matchup for you here today. We got Siena Heights taking on Extinction here for your Master Thursday matchup. I'm very excited about this one. It's our first look at Extinction here on stream. A team that, should be considered heavy favorites here in the division. Let's just go ahead and pull up our standings. Siena Heights and Extinction both coming in 2-1 here as we enter the back half of week 2. A little bit surprising out of Extinction, to be honest, right? This is, I talk about these teams being favorites. It's because of the strength of this roster. The DPS line alone with Sugu and Haven, it seems like it would be pretty unstoppable here in Master Division. Definitely some world-class talent there. But they end up dropping their second series against Avidity Ice, 3-2. This is the one blemish here on Extinction's record, and the reason they're not one of these undefeated teams sitting up top is Chain Family, Supernova, and EDM have all played their 4th match already and all sitting undefeated still. Looking over at Siena Heights, also coming in 2-1. This is a squad this is gonna be their sophomore season here in Master Division. They had just that meteoric 2024. Came out of the gate swinging. They're in season 2 of FACEIT League. We're under the Tanuki banner at the time, but we're also part of the Siena Heights collegiate squad as well. At that time. That was, of course, season 2 was during summer, so there wasn't collegiate going on. But had that great run for their inaugural season. Good enough to get them into playoffs there for season 2, in which they make it all the way to the grand finals and solidify a spot here in Master Division. Now, their first year in Master Division, they got a little beat up. So 2-9, but they hold on to the slot. They're able, despite a bit of a rough season, they are able to hold on to that Master Division slot, and that was through Master Quals. And now, coming into season 4, this team already has as many wins on the board here in season 4 as they put up in the entirety of season 3. So, a couple of small roster changes. You have Kirito has actually recently joined the squad. You've also had Erebos come in. But Arizona, this core of Arizona, Temp, and Social, we've got a lot of synergy between this core. Looking over Extinction, this is technically this team's first season in the league. So we've seen some other Extinction rosters, participating here in FACEIT League. But this is the first time we've had just flat Extinction. You've put together quite the roster here. Able to snag Haven away from Supernova, which is, quite the steal. One of the best hit scans, I think, in all of NA, honestly. We saw had probably the single most dominant performance over the OWCS quals. Haven was just lights out good. But it seems like everybody on this squad, Sugaru as well, who just seemed to hit the ground in T2 and has always been a top tier competitor. They're in the flex DPS role. And then you've got Hanbei and Still Kiwi, kind of rounding out your back line. Still Kiwi, I think, best known for playing on that Converse University squad. Has been with Converse since like 2021. Hanbei's actually been around the scene for some time as well. Played on Bear Claw back in the day. Also played in collegiate since 2021. Wichita State, I believe. Yeah, Wichita State. Well, it was also Death Computer. Remember Death Computer? There's a throwback. There's a throwback for you T3 heads out there. Best known for that stint on Team Z03 Splash, is where Hanbei's really made a name here recently, as you can see just next to my headphones here. I think that's where most of us would recognize Hanbei from. All right, getting set up here for your first map. We are going to head to Lijiang Tower for map 1. This is a random map pick here for the first one. Okay, so no Kirito. It is going to be Unite in. Let's get into map 1. Show me some Overwatch. Arizona and Siena Heights showing us the Zarya look right out of the gate. Zarya recently listed as one of the biggest winners as far as the perks are concerned, with the piercing beam that she gets as a major. Another big winner was the Ramatra. We're seeing Monkey Happy roll it out right now. Oh, my game audio is loud. Hold on. Take that down a little bit. There we go. That should be better. There we go. Y'all let me know how the audio levels are. Audio got turned way up there. I didn't realize it. First cap goes over to Extinction here right out of the gate. And Monkey Happy just holding the line up front. Had that speed ring if they wanted to move forward, but didn't want to take advantage. Didn't want to overextend just yet. Arizona's got 100 charge, and he's continuing just to pressure down the tank at the moment. A JYN Xe, Jin Xe, whatever that is, Tub. So I'm just gonna call them Temp. So far, the Torbjorn not able to really keep Monkey Happy under control just yet. Monkey Happy is forced back. As I say that, we do get a small push up into the White Room here from Siena Heights, where they're going to drop down this Kitsune Rush. But there is a orbital right there, as Haven is still playing from this top side, able to sneak the Mega out from underneath Unite. And Unite backs away. 6% on the board. It does look like Siena Heights have carved a little bit of space. Yeah, but the Grav got nothing but chairs. Arizona brought down, or disengaged out after the missed Grav. Swaps over to Umaga. Trying to come back in. Last chance here for Siena Heights to get something done, and they got a B-blade to contend with. Isugu pulls out the katana. You did have the sound barrier in from Siena Heights as well. So able to pick up one. Haven with an overclock. Try to stop Siena Heights from getting any closer, though, but just slides right into the Molten Core out of Temp. Unfortunately, the supports both fall there to the Sugu Hanbei duo. And that'll just be the end of Control Center. Extinction started off with a 1-up. Jinxie? Imperish is saying it's Jinxie. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Can I not just go with Temp? Arizona, the Wrecking Ball swap finds Hanbei immediately. What a good opener. All right, Jinxie it is. Arizona comes up with 2 more. Oh my goodness, what a play. Gets Monkey Happy off the side. And there you go. Siena Heights right out of the gate. Get some percentage here first time. Drop a 100 to 0 on Control Center and swing it right back. As the more bunkers style composition out of Extinction just ended up easy pickings there for the Wrecking Ball. Arizona trying to get another one. Uh-oh. Hanbei not able to get out. Gets a kill onto Haven as well. And now you've got Monkey Happy just stuck in a corner. And it's going to be another good fight win here out of Siena Heights. Oh, that sucks, Joker. That sucks. Part of the nature of the beast, I'm afraid. That was a cool move from Arizona. And then he's just gonna drop mines in between, separating Extinction's front line from their back. Considering they rush out here on the objective, is gonna net a couple of picks there. Nice play out of Moncholo and the rest of Siena Heights. Is gonna get them up to 70% or so. Ooh, Jinxie gets a hammer kill in that, and Moncholo finds that late kill on to Haven. So Monkey Happy has had enough of their mattresses. Okay, this ain't working. Let's go into that Malga. Malga. One core out from Jinxie. Thrown over the point. Arizona might have gotten themselves another bridge boop there for a moment. Now just trying to fall back and get some healing. Jumps the gap. Sugu in pursuit. Has the blade in pocket if necessary. Jumps across lanes, a volley of headshots into Moncholo, but loses the duel in the end. Still, Extinction come up with a point and invest a sound barrier in. Make sure they can hold on to it. Social is going to respond. Arizona and the rest of Siena Heights are back in full strength to reclaim the control. Monkey Happy comes screaming out of the tea house, back onto the objective. Has the cage fight to catch Arizona, and Sugu's going to pull out the blade to chop him in half. Haven investing their ultimate into this as well. It ends up being 5 ultimates when it's all said and done out of Extinction, but they do actually get control of the point. Watch for Arizona on the backside with the mines. Woo! Haven with a good opener. I think the hang time actually working against Arizona on that one. I think a little quicker pile drive might have been better. I think it'd be cool if you could, like, charge it. Like you do the energy javelin. So with the pile driver, if it was a hold and release. So it wasn't a set time, but you could charge it. And then hold it for as long as you needed. You know, for the hang time duration. I think that would make it just truly top tier. Anyway, Kitsune Rush here to help hold the bridge. Mines and Kitsune Rush out of Siena Heights to help take it away. Both of those aforementioned Foxtrots are put down over the bridge, and that is a huge boop. That's gonna get 2. Sugu makes it back onto the point. Actually, it only ends up getting Monkey Happy. Still, Kiwi is able to kind of squirm their way back up into dry ground as well. Jinxie's turret was way up on top of the tower there. Dash back from Sugero goes right into a minefield. Monkey Happy trying to return on the Doomfist, but it looks like Siena Heights have this one on lock. We're headed to Night Market for a round 3. Have fun, Joker. Monkey Happy goes back into the Ramatra here as we head into Night Market. Arizona sticking with this Wrecking Ball. Also, it was a nice Vortex, and ooh, that's a volley of punches landed in Jinxie's fist. Arizona smashes Hanbei. Woo. Trying to play around that outside. United's able to move in, kind of alternate with Arizona. It was a nice little move. The way they were able to kind of move it back and forth. Stagger out their assault and keep constant pressure. And it's going to end up working out with Arizona finding 2 late in this fight. Monkey Happy doesn't want to give this one over. Sugu's actually going to move in to prevent the cap here. And it has scattered what remained of Siena Heights' forces. They come back quickly, but Unite's caught out on that outside. Nice 1v3 created by Still Kiwi and the rest of Extinction there. Kind of isolating Unite from the rest of the team. Oh, and it looks like Monkey Happy might be able to do the same with a couple players on this outside. Picks up Jinxie. And we'll find Social. Moncholo was just kind of flirting with disaster there off the edge, trying to escape the annihilation. But there's no escaping Monkey Happy. Arizona took a long way around. I think that fun coastal rollout does have some mines to work with here. Trying to be the can opener onto this defense. Monkey Happy just stubbornly holding the front door, almost disregarding Arizona's presence there in the back line. Kutsune rush to try and help thwart Unite. And oh my god, that was a huge boot from Still Kiwi. That was enormous. Arizona flew all the way back down to Gardens. Not very often you see a Pulse Bomb and a Dragon Blade trade out each other. That's exactly what we saw there. Still Kiwi looking for another one. Oh, there's the boot. Monkey Happy makes it back. Throws the mines right on top of Arizona. Throws the mines right on top of Monkey Happy. Consider rush onto this point here from Siena Heights, but Haven's overclocked. Has already found the head of Moncholo. Taking a lot of the sustain out. Arizona very low and missing a Kiriko. Jinxie has the Molten Core on the point, and I'm just a step behind this fight, aren't I? There you go. Siena Heights went it out. Yeah, I think I could use a radio on that one too, Unite. I think I could use a radio too. It happens. Sales of Arco, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Haven's calling in reinforcements, and Unite just got to get on out of there. Social comes over to help out, but eventually like, yep, okay, that bailing's a good idea. And both rotate back over to the objective. Meanwhile, Monkey Happy has moved in through the front doors. Haven is working around this back side. Annihilation pop. Ooh, catching Social as they move back onto the objective. Social just barely able to get the overtime started. Jinxie is down, and nobody makes it back onto the point. Extinction will win it out in map 1. Start off with the 1-0. Yeah, very close map 1 though, you know? Nice back and forth. Takes all 3 rounds. We see the Brawly comp, you know, kind of as anticipated. Get the edge there on control center. The Wrecking Ball comp comes out, and I mean, Siena Heights roar back there in round 2. We're back in the old Ramacha, the tried and true, and Extinction able to persevere. There through the first map. Looks like we're headed to Dorado here for map 2. Let's take a quick look at some stats there from map 1 before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Monkey Happy leading the server in damage. We're at 25 and 5 in Elam's deaths. 14k, nearly 15k damage there in that opening map. Tied with, I mean, both tanks tied in fewest deaths. And very close as far as the Elims as well. Only 3 Elims separating the two. Very, very close matchup there between Arizona and Monkey Happy. Despite being on such drastically different playstyles, right? Drastically different tanks. All right, so Dorado will be a Siena Heights map pick here. Okay, we're getting Kirito in here for map number 2. Moncholo also coming in there for Tim. There for Jinxie. All right, let's head into Dorado. Far defense here. As Kirito is actually in. Interesting. Okay, so it's Kirito coming in the DPS role. This was not what I expected. Am I crazy? I could have sworn Kirito was a flexible player. Am I mistaken, or is Kirito showing us something that we haven't seen before? Most likely the former. Ooh, Arizona hacked up. Maybe just come in on the Sombra here to help deal with the Arizona Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball has become very prominent since it was already starting to kind of work its way into the meta, even before the perks. But now, since the release of perks, Ball is becoming more and more used. But Arizona's not liking that matchup here in the Monkey Happy's Winston. And does end up swapping over. Does put them a little bit behind in the perks. Not too big a deal. Missing out on a little extra jump pack damage during the rampage. Hey, we'll see if Monkey Happy's able to make good on that little bit of extra damage. This battle for the high grounds is going to be tough. We got both nanos thrown in. Monkey Happy tried to flank down low. Does end up popping that Primal Rage. Has a 1 Kirito, just able to jump on him. You know, it's not the most Primal Blade I've ever seen, but it'll get the job done. And it's another fight win here for Extinction. They continue to keep this cart rolling. So far, no breaks needed. Yeah, coming off the high ground. Great stick there on the Hanbei. That was impressive, but a huge EMP on this point out of Haven. Still looking to deliver it in. Just one, well, two stragglers left there. One of them dealt with, and the rest, the other one's an honor. Still, Kiwi manages to hold on with 1 health. Nearly 5 minutes on the clock as Extinction make their way into the power plant. Pack in the back there from Haven. Never mind, Elf on a Shelf. You have Hack in the back. Whip shot trying to protect Hanbei. Hanbei has to self-nade to get them out. Meanwhile, look like Social and Moncholo are able to win out against their aggressors. Siena Heights kind of able to plant their feet a little bit here for the first time on Dorado. At least since point A. Ooh. Arizona Purple, that's going to get the Primal Rage out. Trying to corner him. Couldn't quite lock down the supports. Then the sleep and the stick. With a handful of health, Arizona is going to leap out of there. Now the Primal Auto Monkey happy. Slept up. Kirito with a nano barrage over the top while that's happening. And the Monkey Happy is the last one alive here from Extinction. Extinction trying to stage to move up top. Maybe just build up towards the nano. Sugu's able to find Kirito, though, on the backside. EMP is going to hit everybody. They're on that high ground. Both supports had moved to the opposite side. Pretty smart, and it keeps them alive, but now the nade lands. Ooh, good sleep. Moncholo's able to at least deal with Haven, but it is just a matter of time before they end up watching a respawn timer. Rally back on the point here from both of our Brigs. Kirito has 1 health, is able to sneak back inside. Monkey Happy is going to chase them down. Drops the bubble in the doorway to make sure none of that precious healing can reach Arizona. And a nade on to Unite should make this quick cleanup. 2:06 on the clock. Social got a brief touch, made it 2:04. Eventually, that 3rd point comes in.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Stand still, Hanbei. What skin is that? That's what I thought. It's a rain skin. All right, Kirito sticking with this her. Farah, that is. Well, I love the positioning from Kirito. They're able to cut off the escape. That was really nice. Arizona pushing up to the high ground, and you send Social up to that high ground as well, just to help control the bridge. But Kirito poised to hit the drop down, prevent the escape. Good enough for an opening pick, and now this fight's kind of devolved into this back alley. A couple kills going either direction. Looks like a 3v2 favoring Siena Heights at the moment. Ooh. Good bio-nade lands there from Hanbei. Arizona min-maxing the distance off of that objective there, off of the cart. But they were before they were forced back out. Kirito close to this barrage. He's sitting on this top left side. And with the pressure, the Monkey Happy forced out as soon as that bubble was broken. Nano Boost has been thrown on to Monkey Happy, though, and Kirito ends up dying in their own barrage. Oh, no. I didn't see how that happened. I imagine that was related to Monkey Happy's bubble, given how quickly the voice line came out. Sugu getting the stick. That's the end of this push here for Siena Heights. Monkey Happy goes just rooftop to rooftop, high ground to high ground. Cleaning everything off here. First Arizona, then Unite, back down to Arizona. Ooh, Social managed to work up to the high ground there with Kirito. Primal pop from Monkey Happy. Monkey Happy now trying to chase the angry scientist on the other side. Actually falls all the way back into their own backline. Arizona gets the nano boost, but is slept. Rally popped there from Still Kiwi. Ooh, Still Kiwi opts to go into the back towards point B. Make sure they can protect their Ana. Meanwhile, Sugu finds Kirito. And it's a +2 here for this defense of Extinction. $20 seconds to go here. And it's gonna be a nano at Haven. The Electric Cowboys on the battlefield. Oh, that was a slick move. Got the flashbang onto Arizona, then the fan the hammer, which Haven is using the manual fan the hammer there. It's cool to see. The first time I've seen that here in semi-pro play. Ooh. God, the damage output on that is nasty. But, you know what? Eventually he's punched around, rocketed from Kirito, and looks like Siena Heights may have at least started something beautiful, but Sugu and Monkey Happy are still on the case and not going to let them push any further. Extinction do not give up a single point here on Dorado and put themselves up on match point. All right, so I got some stats there for map number 2. Woo, dominant. Monkey Happy 38-1 on the Winston. My goodness. Holy cow. That was just the Monkey Happy show. Oh my goodness. That was just the Monkey Happy show. Wow. Most elims by a long shot, fewest deaths by a long shot, most damage by a country mile. All right. Suravasa here from Siena Heights. Let's see if they can claw their way back into this one. They'll take a reverse sweep. They're going to get it done. And this has truly just been the Monkey Happy Show. My God. All right, perk guessing. Helix shields. Definitely Helix shields. Was that the one that extends the range? I think it's chilling reach. That is chilling reach. Summer solstice. Oh, self-repair. Oh, no, it's armored artillery. No, that's armored artillery. Self-repair is the little, it's the same icon from Overwatch 1. Come on now, I knew that. I knew that. All right. That's enough gas and perks. Go check our bands. Ramatra to Lucio band. As we get ready to head into map 3 of Suravasa.
Ready for battle.
What did I say that was a... oh my goodness. Ramatra band. And... with a Lucio band, right? Yes. All right. Let us get into some Suravasa. Woo, we get the Sugu Genji. What's up, Monotone? Appreciate you being here. So 5 squads looking good. Ooh, 2-0 in the series, but a good start here for Siena Heights. Kick things off on Suravasa. Jinxie returns into the match, now alongside Kirito. So we're getting our third variation on this DPS lineup. So far, so good here in the first fight. Love the speed ring engage there over the top. Kirito already 92% towards this opening barrage. well and above anybody else in the lobby. I mean, look, still Kiwi at 44% there in the break. And Kirito's gonna have this ultimate ready to go. Might be able to catch Monkey Happy off guard with this. May not be anticipating that it's gonna be this quick of an ult. Social, all kinds of voice lines going on back there. There's Kirito, gets hacked out of the ultimate, but not before getting to. Actually got the, able to get the moving barrage perk online as well. So kind of sliding in over the top. Very cool. Wicked fast first point here. And a strong start for Siena Heights.
Next, Flashpoint Temple.
Wrong button. Anybody want a screenshot of Temple? I got you one. Got you covered. Oh, no. The rocket blast interrupted the hack, and Mancholo gets the headshot as Haven's going for the mini. That is just unlucky. Cage fight thrown in here from Monkey Happy. You got some ultimates in combo with this here. Orbital Ray has been invested from Siena Heights, and Habe won't get theirs out. That gets interrupted, completely wasted, and Extinction just take too long to decide whether they want to invest alongside that cage fight. So after a good first flashpoint there from Siena Heights, they get a little lucky here with a bit of a mistake there out of Extinction. Wrong one. Gonna make a tornado rush. They're out of Siena Heights trying to counter this blade. It ends up being a 2 for 2 here. Judy still dueling it out against Moncholo in the back. Haven there to help out. Kirito 1. Not gonna be able to stick around in this fight. Haven still trying to pursue Arizona all the way out there. Keep it out, Haven with this EMP, and over the top is gonna hit one. I think it hit everybody, and Moncholo just immediately cleansed it. This is exactly what happened there. Although they still lose Jinxie through that. Apparently, I feel like watching Junos all of a sudden. Not really sure what that was about. Hey, you know what? We had that moment. Siena Heights going to flip this point here at 95%. They're going to get the second point on the board. So 2 in a row there out of Siena Heights. Oh, Jinxie ends up down in the drink there. Pursuit from Suku and Monkey Happy here on the back of this plunge. We're just headed directly next door over to Gardens. No time to even go into the big overhead, right? Like we'll just, these teams are just going to continue to brawl it out as they both rotate over to the new objective. Both kind of get in position. Arizona with some mines to work with. Got to be careful. The hack into the back. Ooh. Uses the pile drive before the mines on that one. Sugar with the blade, and we had an orbital ready toss in from Hanbei. At least this one hit the battlefield. Ooh. Monkey Happy, just like high-fiving all the Siena Heights players on the way up that hallway. I literally ran by all of them. Oh, that was too funny. 12% on the board here, and Siena Heights in control of the flashpoint they need to send us to a map 4. Boop from Hame puts them inside. Good convergence on Kirito. Love the call out. Gonna see Arizona making that call and Kirito swooping in, make good on it. Able to track Haven through the invisibility. Ooh, the virus is there. Needs some healing. The Fuda gets there in time. Kirito is good. Siena Heights still in control. Arizona with lots of extreme forward pressure. That's the barrage right into the back of Monkey Happy. Haven down about 30 health. Rotates onto the point. Make sure they get the OT going. Drops the EMP. Hits everybody with it. Is there anybody else to follow up on the kills, though? Sugu is here, but has very little health. Jinxie's going to take them down. And nobody else makes it back in time. Siena Heights will not get swept here today as they take Suravasa. Get you some stats there from map 3. Sip on my tea for a moment. Yeah, let's talk about map 2. Monkey Happy goes 38-1. I mean, exceptional map. Arizona doesn't quite put up a 38-1, but they are 21-1. Turn tables with Arizona being the unkillable there on Suravasa. All right, Esperanca picked here out of Extinction. Their first map pick of the night. Do we see Siena Heights stick with the Jinxie Kirito DPS line? You know, it seemed like they were kind of swapping around there for the first 3 maps, trying to find something that they were comfortable with here in this matchup. Getting those lineups finalized now. We'll know momentarily, at least within the next 3 minutes. Okay, we're actually getting Lampit coming in here for Extinction. So Haven out, Lampit coming in. No chases from Siena Heights. It's going to be the Wrecking Ball and the Juno Band. You can imagine that Extinction banning out the Wrecking Ball here. And there we go. Juno Band in there from Siena Heights. Got that plugged in. All right. All right. All right. Ready to get in this thing. Let's head into map 4. Okay, Arizona so showing us something a little bit different. Kirito back into that Pharah. Whoa. Monkey happy with the quick leap there to get over the rock. Hey, it's one way to trade up the cooldowns, at least at a neutral, not get smashed by the accretion. Lampet coming in is playing on this Echo here, so some kind of dueling with Kirito there in the back line. Ooh. Arizona in a bit of trouble there. Looking a little overwhelmed. Kind of ducks into that shallow corner. Able to buy a little bit of space, buy some time for the DPS to alleviate some pressure. Now, JC tried to push it on that outside. Just get absolutely demolished. Volley of Sticky's land. That'll finish off Kiriko. It looks like the Lampent swap. So far, so good. Big impact here in the first five at the very least. Focusing Beam will work its way through that kinetic grasp and melt through Arizona. And there's the cleanup on the back of the fight. Stagger onto Moncholo to boot. Ooh, good purple down low. Yeah. Arizona tried to drop to anchor the cart, and just a beautiful anti-nade lands. Now we're going to get the nano onto Kirito. There's the sleep, and everybody jumped in at once. All four players just appeared simultaneously on top of the sleeping Kirito. And that's going to be a checkpoint picked up here with just under 8 minutes left to go. You sure you don't want that destroy equipment perk, huh? You sure you don't want that destroy equipment perk? Sugu in the back looking for pulse. Actually, serendipitously ended up behind Kirito on that. I think Monkey Happy's going up to the window to try to pursue. Arizona comes off the Sigma onto a Diva. Was just getting overwhelmed there by the high mobility of this Extinction composition. So I do like the swap. Excuse me. So sorry. Sugu lands the stick. Jinxie blown to bits. Kirito tries to drop in the barrage from above. Is able to get Monkey Happy with it, and that's actually a huge pickup. Could be enough to finally put a stop to this attack. Sorry, I was trying to go Lampet Pop there. But bad the window, we still have close spawns available. And it's just kind of a battle for this checkpoint, and Siena Heights fighting for this precious high ground. It has been hard to come by. Extinction have done such a good job of not making any place safe to stage here for Siena Heights. Not only controlling this back wall so well as you often see teams do, but controlling the window and controlling the cart itself. With Monkey Happy seeming impossible to dislodge, Lampet gets the nano boost, and there would be just a haunt down on Kirito. Marked for death. They pull the far out of the sky. Arizona's not going to fare much better back in that corner. Monkey Happy pops the primal. Oh, almost got the pilot diva with that last swing. That was really close. Oh, Monkey Happy's gonna get themselves in trouble out here, though. Social with the volley of headshots there on the Steel Kiwi. Finds their second kill of the fight. And a rare moment to breathe here for Siena Heights and Esperanca. Both DPS are making their way back into this fight here. So Arizona kind of had to just slow the roll for a moment. All right, push up to the high ground, try to get down in onto Han base. Exactly where Kirito's going with this barrage. Will get the Ana out of the back. And is able to kind of float up into the tree as well. Duplicate from Lambert actually onto the far themselves. Backing way away from the fight. Nice direct land on to Kirito. Arizona in pursuit. Won't get enough for this barrage up. So we have 4 minutes to go. Siena Heights get proper meterage on the board for the first time. That's a nano thrown onto Monkey Happy. Monkey Happy's going to immediately move in, find a kill onto Social. Good nano engage, and that's gonna be a cleanup on the back of it. It was just the nano use. I mean, I guess if you count the duplicate as part of that fight, you could say the duplicate was used that fight as well. But for the most part, just a nano boost engage there, a nano fight win. Do you have a Kitsune rush here? Got him on Cholo. Try to take that high ground, but Siena Heights struggling to move up to that side. They're forced to just rotate back towards main as the bot is starting to get away from them. Kirito trying to sneak through this small room, see if they can find access to the back line, but Lampet read that one like a book. Rockets flying out of the window. You know, pretty good indication there's a far in there trying to pressure Urana. Monkey Happy's got a primal range going here. Arizona just doing all kinds of damage. Monkey Happy looking to regroup right on the barricade with the rest of the team. Here comes TS1, Lampet, and the rest catching up. Still Kiwi and Sugu getting in the mix, helping take care of Jinxie there in the back line. Oh. Poor camera angle. Let me get the camera where you can see what's going on. Jinxie with the Widowmaker swap. See if they can stop this cap from happening. Sound barrier invested alongside a Kitsune rush here out of Siena Heights. They do manage to thwart the nano engage with that Kitsune rush. It costs a sound barrier out of Social as well. So it's still Kiwi able to hold on to theirs. The pilot not able to get back in mech. Social out here just having a good time. Actually gets Hanbei. Actually gets Hanbei. So, I mean, what? That's a big play. No Ana in this fight. Means it's unlikely that Extinction are going to cap here on this engagement, although they do get a pick on the Kirito. So, although unlikely, not impossible. Monkey Happy and Lampet have just started one by one moving through the ranks here. That was a punch out of the duplicate to put an end to that barrage. That was just dirty. That was just dirty. What a way to cap the series. GG's in chat. Extinction move up to 3-1 here in Season 4. Siena Heights will drop to 2-2. Lampet comes off the bench here for map 4. Gets play of the game. Huge impact. Don't even look at stats. Tell you, Lampet had a massive impact there in that 4th and final map of the series. Let me pull up those statistics. Good old statistics. Lampet 22 and 2, 7,200 damage. Coming in as the big 6th player. Oh! Tavern Resendez says the best tank player of all time, in my opinion, and the best tank player currently in OWCS. Ooh. I mean, the Dallas Fuel fan in me wants to say Hanbin and Hanbin. So I'm just going to leave that one out there for you. Honestly, probably Smurf. Honestly, probably Smurf and Hanbin. Junbin would be close, but I'm still just a huge Hanbin fan. So I would say Smurf all time, Hanbin best currently. That would be my vote. All right. There you go. GG's in the chat. Extinction looking back true to form after, you know, on paper what looked like a worrying loss, a worrisome loss to Avidity Ice. They don't relinquish much here to Siena Heights. Siena Heights are able to take that 3-0 on Suravasa. Show us some chops there, Arizona, with that fantastic map on the Wrecking Ball. But at the end of the day, it's Extinction moving up 3-1. GG's for tomorrow. Got a yet undecided match happening at 2 o'clock Eastern for EMEA, and then we'll be back here with the aforementioned Avidity Ice. Find the Blueberry, or find the Kitty, I mean, as they take on Midori here for your final scheduled match of the week. May bring you a bonus match on Saturday. Haven't quite decided on that yet, so making no promises, but there's the potential for some bonus Overwatch on Saturday. I'm just saying. But that is all the Overwatch I've got for you tonight, friends. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Means the world to see all y'all in here hanging out and supporting tier 2, tier 3 Overwatch. Monotone, my goodness. On that note, y'all be kind to each other, stay hydrated, all those important things. Be good humans, and I will see you tomorrow for more FACEIT League. Bye, friends.